Some discoveries are so exceptional that they awaken a growing interest over the years. Such is the case of the Roman villa of Centcelles. Its true size was hidden for a long time. Its stone walls conserve one of the most important pieces of evidence of early Christian art in our area. But they also hold a number of enigmas yet to be uncovered. We invite you to travel the path of history, to discover a unique monument still open to interpretation and study. In the 16th century, Luis Pons de Cart made the first mention of the Roman history of Centcelles, then a chapel dedicated to Saint Bartholomew, located between Constantí and the Francolí River.
Cerca de la villa de Constantí se encuentra un muy antiguo edificio llamado Centcelles, que sin duda es obra de los romanos.
Previously, in the Middle Ages, the building had harbored the parish church of Centcelles town, abandoned during the 14th century. This liturgical use must have contributed decisively to the conservation of a part of the building up to the roof, a fact exceptional in itself. In 1859, the chapel was very run down and in disuse. It was bought by Antoni Soler and later turned into a farmhouse. However, it was not until a few years later, in 1877, that Centcelles would begin to reveal its most astonishing enigma.
Hace tiempo había notado que, desprendidos unos trozos de yeso de la cúpula de San Bartomeu, se observaban dibujos. La casualidad hizo descubrir que toda la cúpula era un mosaico de gran relevancia.
The vast scope of the discovery attracted scholars like Bonaventura Hernández Sanahúja and later Lluís Domènech i Muntaner. It was declared a historic and artistic monument in 1931. However, Centcelles revealed its true size when it was acquired by the German Archaeology Institute in 1959, and an exhaustive recovery process got underway that would bring its true value to light. In 1978, the German government donated the monument to Spain, and it was later transferred to the Generalitat of Catalonia. Today, the Roman villa of Centcelles offers a story of mysteries and true facts. A story that even today presents a number of enigmas to be solved. What was the original function of Centcelles? How was it transformed? What different uses were made of the building? Archaeological findings suggest that the Romans built a villa here in the early imperial period. A rural building devoted to local farming and positioned on the side of the Roman road that led inland from Tarragona. With the previous villa abandoned and destroyed, a new building was erected during the late Roman period, of which some of the main halls and the baths have survived. This is the phase that corresponds to the dome room, the only one that conserves the original roof and is decorated with paintings and mosaics. Other rooms that made up the magnificent central body of the building run off either side and open onto a large landscaped area. Research into the monument has generated a number of hypotheses about what the building was used for. Was Centcelles an aristocratic villa? Thermal baths? A basilica? An unfinished villa transformed into the mausoleum of Constans, the son of Emperor Constantine? The original function of Centcelles continues to be shrouded in mystery. The Centcelles mosaic, a jewel of early Christian art, generates an unceasing sense of mystery. From the door, looking up, we can admire the decoration of the dome mosaic, organized into 3 concentric strips that culminate in a medallion at the top. A laborious meshwork of 1,000,000 tesserae represents brightly colored scenes on a variety of different subjects. On the lowest strip, above the window, a group of people watch a hunt taking place on either side of them. At the other end, above the door, we see the villa, the beginning and end point for the group of hunters. Above this is a strip featuring numerous biblical scenes. The Good Shepherd, above the person in the middle of the hunting group. Jonah and the whale. The 3 men in the furnace. Daniel in the lion's den. And others that have been lost or are very deteriorated. The top strip is taken up by 4 panels showing people on thrones, flanked by ceilings that are smaller, and which feature a representation of the seasons. Spring and autumn are the best conserved. Right at the top, in the central medallion, there are only 2 faces, not enough to know their significance. Historians and archaeologists have offered various interpretations about the people on the thrones. Some believe they are part of an imperial project supported by the usurper Magnentius, the assassin of Constans. Others that they belong to a great aristocratic family, while others yet believe them to be senior church figures. The entire piece closes in on itself like a circular universe, a universe open to new interpretations. Discovering Centcelles also involves traveling the Roman roads that connect it with Tarraco and the other monuments that make up the area's outstanding architectural heritage. Signs of cultural identity, key parts of the rich and complex mosaic that is history. The history of Centcelles continues to move forward. Although much remains to be discovered, we invite you to learn everything Centcelles has revealed thus far.